Scarlett Johansson, the versatile chameleon of modern cinema whose career spans indie darlings to Marvel mega-hits, is poised to plunge into the chilling depths of horror with a starring role in the latest iteration of the Exorcist universe. Director Mike Flanagan, a maestro of psychological terror known for twisting familiar tales into nightmares, has handpicked Johansson for this ambitious reboot, praising her innate ability to anchor even the most otherworldly narratives in raw human vulnerability. In a revealing conversation with industry insiders, Flanagan gushes over her talent. Scarlett is a brilliant actress whose captivating performances always feel grounded and real, from genre films to summer blockbusters. His enthusiasm is palpable, underscoring not just professional admiration but a deep-seated belief that Johansson's presence will elevate this project to new heights of dread and emotional resonance. Yet, details about her character remain shrouded in secrecy, a deliberate tease that heightens the anticipation for what promises to be a fresh, unflinching take on one of horror's most sacred cows. Flanagan's vision for this Exorcist film diverges sharply from the franchise's recent stumbles. The 2023 entry The Exorcist, Believer faltered at the box office, criticized for leaning too heavily on legacy callbacks rather than forging bold new ground. Learning from that misstep, Flanagan has crafted an original story that honors the demonic lore without being shackled by it. Announced last year amid whispers of reinvention, the project reunites him with Blumhouse Productions, the powerhouse behind some of his most acclaimed works. The Exorcist is one of the reasons I became a filmmaker, Flanagan confessed in a moment of unguarded passion. He views this opportunity as a sacred duty, a chance to try something fresh, bold, and terrifying within its universe. There's an infectious excitement in his words, a director channeling lifelong obsession into creation. For Flanagan, whose filmography includes the slow-burn hauntings of The Haunting of Hill House and the cerebral chills of Dr. Sleep, this isn't mere gig, it's a pinnacle, a dialogue with the genre's forebears like William Friedkin, whose 1973 original redefined cinematic fear. Johansson's involvement feels like a masterstroke, blending her blockbuster gravitas with a penchant for boundary-pushing roles. She's no stranger to the supernatural. Her turn as the enigmatic alien in Under the Skin showcased a willingness to embrace discomfort, while Ghost in the Shell explored identity through a sci-fi lens. But The Exorcist marks uncharted territory, a direct confrontation with faith, possession, and the fragility of the soul. Flanagan's choice to cast her suggests a narrative that prioritizes intimate, character-driven horror over jump-scare spectacle. He envisions her as the emotional core, perhaps a skeptic unraveling in the face of the inexplicable, or a figure haunted by personal demons that mirror the film's supernatural ones. Without specifics, speculation runs wild. Could she portray a modern-day exorcist grappling with doubt in a secular age, or a mother whose child becomes the vessel for ancient evil? Whatever the guise, Johansson's grounded realism will ground the film's more fantastical elements, making the terror feel achingly personal. Flanagan's own journey to this project is a saga of persistence and reinvention. In a September 2024 interview, he articulated his drive with unflagging intensity. I chased The Exorcist very aggressively because I was convinced I had something that I could add. For him, the franchise's allure lies in its existential punch, the way it probes the boundaries between science and spirituality, reason and rapture. He aims to deliver the scariest movie of his career, one that honors what came before it but isn't built on nostalgia. This ethos sets his reboot apart, rejecting rote sequels for a story that interrogates contemporary anxieties, the erosion of community in a digital age, the resurgence of occult curiosities on social media, the quiet horrors of mental health stigma. Blumhouse backing amplifies this ambition. Their track record with low-budget, high-concept scares, Get Out, The Invisible Man, ensures Flanagan has the creative leash to experiment. Reuniting with this team, he notes, only makes this more exciting, evoking the collaborative alchemy that birthed his past triumphs. The original Exorcist, released over 5 decades ago, remains a lightning rod in horror lore, a film that sent audiences into therapy with its visceral depiction of possession. Friedkin's masterpiece didn't just scare, it provoked, forcing viewers to confront their beliefs amid pea-soup vomit and head-spinning theatrics. Flanagan's reboot nods to this legacy while sidestepping parody. He draws from his Netflix roots, where atmospheric dread builds through relational fractures rather than gore. Expect long, shadowed hallways echoing with unspoken grief, possessions that manifest as psychological unravelings, and exorcisms that demand emotional exorcism from all involved. Johansson, with her history of portraying resilient women, Marriage Story, Jojo Rabbit, Seems tailor-made for a role that could explore maternal ferocity or intellectual hubris crumbling under infernal assault. As negotiations heat up, the project stirs buzz across Hollywood. Insiders whisper of a script that's equal parts poetic and profane, blending theological depth with pulse-pounding set pieces. Johansson's commitment signals her hunger for prestige horror, a genre pivot after years headlining action epics. Her collaborators rave about her process: meticulous preparation, intuitive empathy, a fearlessness that infects the set. Flanagan, in turn, brings a director's precision honed on ensemble-driven tales, ensuring every frame serves the story's soul. This Exorcist won't be a cash grab, it's a reclamation, a bold stroke in a franchise teetering on irrelevance. Looking ahead, the film's release could redefine horror's blockbuster potential. In an era of IP fatigue, Flanagan originality, bolstered by Johansson's star power, offers respite. It invites audiences to revisit the abyss, not for cheap thrills, but for the catharsis of facing inner darkness. As Flanagan puts it, this is his chance to add to the canon, crafting a chapter that terrifies while illuminating. With Johansson at its heart, the reboot promises to exorcise doubts, delivering a possession story that's as intellectually haunting as it is viscerally terrifying. In the end, it's a testament to cinema's power, to scare us straight into self-reflection, one possessed soul at a time.